Hello everybody, this is the Smiling Mammoth, and we are back in Mammoth Plays Minecraft. It's been a little while, sorry, this episode is a bit late, just revision and all sorts. But, you know, I figured better late than never. New snapshot was out, we're in 13W03A, not many changes, so we should be able to move on pretty quickly. Only real difference is texture packs are now in-game. You don't have to go back to the main menu, which is very nice. I mean, Optifine has done it for years, but it's a nice thing to have in vanilla. Speaking of texture packs, you might notice that this is not purple and swirly. Basically, there's the new kind of texture pack. What's the word? The way they work now is instead of having let me think. Instead of having one big texture sheet, every texture is now individual. So any textures that a texture pack is missing gets replaced by vanilla, which is very good for mods because it means that if you can basically run a texture pack and a mod together. And it will just keep the standard kind of texture for the modded item. However, it does mean that until I get it sorted working, I think whether my unstitch is bugged or I've installed it wrong, but I have problems with textures like that. I think fire's okay, but yeah, I kind of figured just because of the fact that I hate vanilla glowstone, it's kind of worth having the texture pack and putting up with that, because I see the glowstone a lot more than I see my nether portal. Anyway, I've been kind of... Oh, I hear zombie. You might notice... Oh, go away! That this kind of looks a bit different. Because of the tunnel that I've had to dig for the lab, it extended quite a way into the pond, so I figured rather than leaving it looking nasty, I'll try and do a bit of terraforming, and I think it looks quite good. It looks quite natural. It may be that in the end I have to cover over this, just because it's not, you know, because if I'm expanding then off of this tunnel into the middle, it's just not going to be practical to try and terraform all of it, so I'll just fill it in. However, until then, I'll leave it. Yeah, that's really all I've been up to. The farm's working very nicely. I've neatened it all up. I think I could turn this finished now. It's coming in very useful. This is what I mean, by the way, about it replacing, because obviously the texture pack is not a snapshot texture pack, so it doesn't have the texture for the hoppers, but they're still there, which is very handy. Also, I've put the music on. I'm debating leaving it because I do quite like to have the ambience, but it does distract me somewhat, so I'll leave it on for now. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be doing the lab. I just blasted out a little bit just so I get an idea of size, and you can see kind of we're right in the corner of the pond, so we'll have to change that. This is the door that I've made. It's kind of dismantled at the moment, just because I was doing detonations and I didn't want to wreck the quartz, because it's a pain in the backside to travel all the way out into the nether to get some more, just because I wasn't careful. It's very simple, 3x3 door, not proper, it's not got the double piston extender at the bottom, just because I'm kind of limited space wise. So let me see, all the way around like that, and I'm going to need to go and patch, you'll get the idea. I need to patch that back up because there's redstone running on top of that. But yeah, so just nice and simple, all shuts, and then I thought it'd look quite cool just because, you know, you enter almost like kind of clean room style into the very bright lab. That's what I want to work on today. I'd like to kind of be able to get some potion brewing going. I'm still not 100% sure how I want it laid out, so I figured first thing to do was, yeah, just do some blasting, get a nice shape going, also work out my limits, like for example, that wall is going to have to be kind of the end point, just because otherwise I'm going to have to go up further into the lake, and I don't particularly want to do that. So I will clean all this up, get kind of, get a bit of a square going, and we'll work out what we want. We'll work out what we want to do with it. So yeah, see you guys in a second. Alright, I have the room in a rough shape of what I like. It might have to go a little bit farther this way, but that's no biggie. This is kind of possibly one possibility anyway of what the entranceway might look like. I love the quartz blocks so much. The pillar ones especially. I'll show you the door. I got that kind of actually fixed. So that's what it's going to look like, kind of shut, and then open it up. And, I'm probably not going to have it all quartz, just because it will be a bit overload, and I think it does look better as highlights. I'm not 100% how I'm going to do it, although to continue the theme it'll probably be stone brick. But the way I was going to lay out the room was I was going to put brewing stands here and here for awkward potions, just so I kind of got a couple of things going for that, and then going down the walls have maybe 1 or 2 brewing stands for each potion, and then I can just have a chest underneath or above or whatever with the ingredients in, so that way if I want to make a potion of healing I just have to go up to here, grab it, grab something out of here. Oops. Grab something out of here, stick it in there, and then maybe at the end have, redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder for what I would then like to do with the potion. Ominous noise. It's just going to be working out a design for it now. It will probably be quartz floor, and then with maybe stone brick kind of as the walls and roof, and then quartz kind of providing highlights all the way around. So I'm just trying to think. I'll probably just have to have a play around and see what happens with it, and hopefully I'll end up with something I like. So I'll have an experiment, and I'll show you probably a couple of possibilities, unless it's the first one I try is the one that I like. So yeah, actually I might try just a little kind of fade. I'll get my editing skills up. So this is what it looks like now, and then 3, 2, 1. Shoom. Yep, there we go. This is what I think it's going to look like. It's kind of smaller than I had in my head, but I don't think we're really going to need that much space. So I've got all the kind of areas for the potions laid out. I'm absolutely praying that there are 6 kinds, just because it will fit very nicely. But if not, we can always kind of exploit these 2 as well. And because what I'm planning on at the moment, so I'll have awkward, awkward and awkward, and then 2 for each of them, just because I can see myself like just kind of brewing them constantly, and then having a stock of them, and then only brewing them up when I need to, whereas these I wanted to be able to come in, dump a load in and go, which is why I'm going to have more of these. Then if there are more, which I can't remember, then we can use these 2. If not, I'll use them as storage, and then these 3 are going to be redstone, glowstone, gunpowder. Actually, let me just think. So there's potion of healing, regeneration, speed or swiftness, fire resistance, night vision, invisibility. Then there's slowness, harming, and stuff, but I'm not actually going to need them, just because I'm not going to be trying to kill anything that's going to have to use that. So, off the top of my head, that should be enough, I think. Yeah, I think that should be it. Awesome, so we can fit it all in. Then double chests in here. I just want to figure out what I want to put behind these alcoves, because obviously I'm going to need some light in here, because if not it's going to be very, very dark. And I'd like it not just to be exposed. So I'm going to put some... yeah, I'm going to put some in the bottom of here. Oh, that's the point. Quartz is seriously, like, you can blitz through it with efficiency. In fact, actually, light up for now. Then I'll go get my glowstone, then I'll cut the lights, because otherwise I'm going to come back and have, like, an armada of mobs. I might do glowstone lamps kind of behind the brewing stands. In fact, I've just had a thought. I've got some here, so I can kind of give it a try and see how it looks. Let me glowstone. There we go. Oh, I need to go on another trip. I might do that actually. Go on another nether quartz trip, because this has absolutely cleared me out of just the plain blocks. I forgot a bucket of water. Oh well, I can do that later. That's the point. That's something else in this patch. You no longer need a block underneath water for it to kind of turn back into a flat instead of having the water currents going in. So before, if I'd have put water down to here, down a block below, and then taken one out here, actually that's not bad. That's not a good example, because it's got a block around the edge. Now, I can demonstrate, because I'm sure most of you know what I'm on about with the kind of plus sign thing. And if I get here a spider, there we go. I can go now go and just get water very easily, because I don't have to worry about where I take it from. Is it day? It's night? Okay. Quick check. Right. So before, if I'd have taken it out, oops, not that. If I'd have taken it out, it would have just stayed like that plus sign, but it doesn't. It's been. I'm not sure if it was a bug or whatever, but it's not there anymore. So, yeah, very happy about that. Alright, now let's get some infinite water things going. Come on, sprint. Come on. Was that it? There we go. I only need 3 buckets. Awesome. So, that will be where we get all the water for our source, for our potions from. How light is that if I then knock out all these? Gives a bit, actually. What light level was that? Oops, didn't mean screenshot. So that's... mobs can still spawn unless they're actually stood on the slabs, and they can't spawn on the slabs anyway. So, if we give here a try, so if we put maybe glowstone like that, because that's going to be covered with a chest. And quartz in here, maybe? Have I got any? I'll use the chiseled. I've not used the chiseled yet. And then brewing stand. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And then there'll be... although actually, because I like the look of that, I'd rather have the chest somewhere else. Can I reach that? There we go, perfect. I can put the chests in that block there. And that way they're kind of easy to access, but without being really conspicuous. So, in fact, I'll go grab some chests and try it out. Oh, that's nearly done as well. Hopefully I'll do a harvest of that before the episode ends. There we go, got 5. I'll have to go make some more. In fact, I had 2 stacks before I did the storage room, down to 5. Alright, so them in there. Yes, I like the look of that. Very good. Awesome, that's going to be great. And then if I want to, I can put signs or item frames maybe on here, just so I know what is going to be what. That's great. I'm very pleased. Oops, not going to mind with that. If I do it along a bit as well, because that way if I knock out that one and that one, I can replace them with stone brick. Oh, I need a longer hotbar. There should be a mod that adds a longer hotbar, because I always seem to run out of hotbar space. What am I looking for? Them, that's it. And then I'm going to need some more brewing stands. So yeah, I definitely need a trip to the Nether. Excellent. That's looking great. It adds a bit more variety to it as well. Just because it's not bland, but you know, it's nice to have more than one block type, more than two block types. So that then kind of breaks it up a bit. Awesome. That's looking good. I'm very pleased with that. Progress has been made. So actually, let's see how well grown are these. Good enough. We'll go for a harvest. I want to show it off again. Oh, it's so useful. No, like zero. Well, bar the replanting, just zero effort required. Throw it all through, nearly. Wicked. I'll probably do the same design with a nether wart farm. That's the point, you should probably build one of them. I might do it behind the portal room again, I do quite like that. Oh, I was like, where are all my seeds? Of course, because they don't end up in there. Awesome. Was there anything else before the episode ends? Trying to think. I'll probably do the nether trip and stuff just off camera, just because it's going to be a lot of walking in order to get out the distance that I need for the quartz. I'll get a lot more of it this time. I think I'll stay out there for longer. Although also, there's a video that I wanted to link in the description. I kind of thought I might start doing this every week, just kind of give you a cool link to watch. There's a guy there's a group of people I watch called Hat Films, and they have a theme song to one of their series called Filthy Animals, or Filthy Animals, sorry. And there's a guy who's done a really cool remix of it, and I just kind of wanted to share it. I might do it every week, probably not always videos. If there's any kind of sciencey stuff I found, I do like my science, or just general cool things, then I'll link them to you and you can have a watch if you'd like. So yeah, I'll put that in the description, and that will be all for today, I think. I might do a bit more work on the main chamber before next time, just kind of stone brick the walls and just try and work out what I want to do for a ceiling, because yeah, I've got all these kind of nicely done exterior parts but nothing really for the main centre. I also need to get a mine going, and one of my friends pointed out, and I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, I can do a second floor to the house. As in, if I just kind of have a staircase going down, I can just kind of have a stop here and have a whole nother layer down here. So if I run out of space kind of expanding outwards, I can just go downwards, which would be quite cool. So yeah, I really have exhausted everything I can think of, so I shall bid you farewell. Hopefully I'll have a video out on Monday, if I've got time tomorrow night to get on the server. If not, it may be one of these, or there may not be a video at all. I just have no idea. But yeah, whether or not I see you, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. Bye guys.